guys. So there's a lot of guys that are here that are going to be a part of that. Are you pretty excited about 11 finals?
Yeah, I am. It's been something I've talked to my family about for a long time. So just getting the opportunity to be a part of such a cool brotherhood and things like that is gonna be something that I look forward to for sure. So
Have you watched it in the past?
I have the old like Netflix, or YouTube series that they have. I've watched them all. So it'll just be fun to be a part of it.
Heck yeah. So are you familiar with D1 training?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So we work with athletes of all real skill levels and ages, but one of the main things is kind of working with those athletes like yourself, trying to take their game to the next level. So since you haven't worked out at one, talk about kind of the importance of training off just the football field, that extra kind of you know um level that you put into your work.
Yeah. I think training in general just helps you to build discipline and like mental things that you're gonna need for adulthood and things later on in life. Just how to push through adversity when things get tough because training is not easy. So um really just having to push through things that are hard for you and attacking it every day, having to do it consistently is like working a job. So I just say that's probably the main benefit from it. Just learning everything you can and developing the mind. So
Yeah, it's like kind of building that muscle of repetition,
right.
and that could be helpful more so even than or as helpful as throwing a lot of passes in your case as a quarterback.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, do you have like a mentor or like a favorite quarterback that you've just grown up watching?
Yeah. More recent, I'd say is probably like Justin Fields and CJ Stroud, being from, Ohio and watching them as a Buckeye fan. They're probably some of my biggest mentors and role models that I, try and mimic my game after and really just who I ask questions to. So
Yeah, yeah. Now, I'm a Carolina Panthers fan.
okay.
So I deal with the worry that we picked the wrong guy, Bryce Young over CJ. What do you think about that? Am I wrong? Is it too early to make that call?
No, I'm a huge fan of Bryce Young as well. I think that was a great pickup for you guys. Honestly, CJ's a great player. Bryce Young's a great player. Two different play styles, but they both are incredible football players, and I think that can't go wrong with either one of them. So
Yeah, it might be too early to kind of make a call on that. So one last thing, I want to hear about kind of this new world of NIL. Like when you're making your decision to Ohio State, was it proximity to home? Was it play style coaching, or how big of a factor does NIL play into these big decisions with a guy like you?
yeah, for me, I'd say it didn't play a huge role, just because I just wanted to find the right place for me, that I could feel like I was at home and not just what it could bring, to me or what it could provide for me. I know that Ohio State's a big platform. Being the starting quarterback there is gonna build my image up higher than, any other university, but um, really just being close to home, like you said, their quarterback development in the past 10, 12 years has been right up there with Lincoln Riley's development as well. So, just being able to take my game to the next level. All that money stuff will come, but really just trying to get out on the field as early as I can will be the biggest thing for me. So,
Were there any really cool like recruiting stories, like or like interesting experiences on the road?
yeah, I mean, the coolest one that comes to mind for me is it was about a week after I got my offer to Ohio State. I grew up a big Buckeye fan, like I said, so I watched Urban Meyer coach for a long time. And Coach Day had Urban Meyer hop on the phone and FaceTime me. And Justin Fields was on the other side as well. So I was like, that was probably the coolest moment I had just to get to talk to them and pick their brain a little bit. Ask them about Buckeye knowledge and things like that as well. So that was definitely a little factor that played into the commitment as well, just the family of Ohio State football. And I think that was probably the coolest story that I've had.
That's pretty good. All right, man. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Have a great time this week.
Yes, sir.
We'll be in touch, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.